Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be solving exercise 3.3, question 1. Let's look at the first subdivision. X plus y is equal to 14 and x minus y is equal to 4 are the two equations. Let's take the first one as the first equation. From that, we observe x is equal to 14 minus y when we take y to the other side. Now this is the third equation which we will substitute in the second one. X minus y is equal to 4. But since x is equal to 14 minus y, we substitute it this way. Now add both the y and now you get 10 is equal to 2y. 10 by 2 is equal to y, thus y is equal to 5. Now we'll substitute the value of x in the second equation. X minus y is equal to 4, which we already know. Since we substituted the value of 5 instead of y, we got x is equal to 4 plus 5, which is equal to 9. Now it's always important to establish a solution set. Here we write the value of x and y. Let's move on to the second question. S minus t is equal to 3 is our first equation. And from this, we observe s is equal to 3 plus t when t is taken to the other side. We'll now substitute this value of s in the second equation. Thus, we get the equation as you can see on the screen. We know the LCM of the two fractions is 6, and therefore what we do is we add both of these in such a way that we multiply the first one by 2 and the second numerator by 3. This is what we get. Now, take the 6 from the denominator to the other side. We know 5t is equal to 30. Therefore, t is equal to 30 by 5, which is equal to 6. Now, this is the fourth equation. We substitute the value of t in the first equation. S is equal to 9. Again, I emphasize that a solution set is very important. We know s is equal to 9 and t is equal to 6. Let's move on to the third question. From equation 1, what we do is, since the coefficient of y is equal to minus 1, we'll take y to the other side. Now we substitute this value of y in the second equation. Now this is a really important sum, at least from the exam point of view. Now we know 9 is equal to 9. Now don't be alarmed, since this is an answer which is true because 9 is equal to 9 and it does not have any variables, we can conclude that this system of equations has infinitely many solutions. As we'll later come to learn, this represents coincident lines. Now we'll move on to the fourth question. Now since it's in decimals, it will be easy if we multiply both by 10. This will give us 2x plus 3y is equal to 13 and 4x plus 5y is equal to 23. Since there are no decimals, it will simply be easier to calculate all of this. From the first equation, we'll take 3y to the other side. Now, 2 is multiplied by x, so 2 goes to the denominator of the other side. This is our third equation. We'll substitute this into the second equation as the value of x. Now 4 into 13 minus 3y divided by 2 plus 5y is equal to 23. You have to be really careful while multiplying in these sums. We know 4 into 13 is 52 and 4 into minus 3y is minus 12y. Now let's take the LCM of 2 and 1, which gives us 2. That's why we multiply 5y by 2, which gives us 10y, as you can see. Now, moving on, we know that minus 12y plus 10y gives minus 2y. Therefore, 52 minus 2y is equal to 46. And we put minus 2y into the other side. And this is what we get. Y is therefore equal to 6 divided by 2. Y is equal to 3. Now, we take this value of y as the fourth equation. And now, we'll substitute this in the third equation, which is x is equal to 13 minus 3y by 2. We know the value of y is 3, therefore we substitute it. So 13 minus 9 is equal to 4. So x is equal to 2, since 4 divided by 2 gives us 2. Again, write the solution set, it's very important. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Here's a look at the whole working of the sum. Moving on to the fifth sum. That's the first equation. Now what we'll do is take root 3y to the other side. So root 2x is equal to minus root 3y. Always be careful with the symbols you use. We don't need to rationalize it here, as you'll observe soon. Now once we substitute the value of x in the second equation, we get root 3 into root 3y by 2 minus root 8y. Now we know root 3 into root 3 gives us 3, and 3y by 2 minus root 8 is equal to 0. Let's take the LCM, which is 2. Here you'll observe when we take 2 to the other side, 0 into 2 gives us 2. And anytime you're having 0 on the right hand side of the equation, we know y is going to be equal to 0. So this is really important. Do not calculate further than this. When we substitute the value of y in x, that is root 3 into 0 by 2, again it's 0 by 2, which gives us 0. Therefore, our solution set would be x is equal to 0 and y is also equal to 0. On to the sixth question then. In the first equation, we'll take minus 5y by 3 into the other side. That is, 3x by 2 is equal to minus 2 plus 5y by 3. This gives us an LCM of 3. Therefore, we multiply minus 2 by 3. Now, let's take 2 to the numerator on the other side. This gives us minus 12 plus 10y by 3, and the 3 from the left hand side goes to the denominator of the right hand side, which gives us 9 on the denominator. This is the value of x, and we substitute this value of x into the second equation. That is, minus 12 plus 10y divided by 9 divided by 3 plus y by 2 is equal to 13 by 6. You have to be really careful with the division. Now, this is nothing but minus 12 plus 10y by 9 into 1 by 3. Therefore, we get 27 in the denominator plus y by 2 is equal to 13 by 6. The LCM of 27 and 2 is 54. So, we multiply minus 12 into 2, 10y into 2 and y into 27. Now, we'll get this as the answer. Now, let's do some cancelling. Always find ways to cancel when you can. It will make your work much simpler. Now, we know this is equal to 141. Now, y is then equal to 3. This is the value of y. And now we'll substitute this value of y in the third equation. That is minus 12 plus 10y by 9. This is minus 12 plus 30 by 9. Since 10 into 3 is 30. We know that 18 is divided by 9 twice, so x is equal to 2. Therefore, the solution set is 2 and 3. I hope this explanation was clear. Thank you so much for watching. Await our next videos for more such solutions. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.